Alex Hairston, Taylor Niewoit, goal scorers today in an overtime win against Eastern Illinois. Alex, I guess we'll start with you. Maybe describe the goal a little bit, and is it a little bit sweeter to score a golden goal?
Well, the goal, I received it from Emma Lancaster around the 18 turn and shot it and went in, so that's awesome. And I guess it's a little bit sweeter. I'm just happy we won, honestly. So if it would have come like in the second half or whatever, like I would have been cool with it.
Taylor, no doubt you've scored your fair share of goals throughout your soccer playing career, but your first here at Purdue, maybe not the prettiest goal you'll have in your life, but they all count the same, and you took advantage of the opportunity, kind of the right spot at the right time. Tell us about yours.
Hadley played that perfect ball in, and I just happened to be in the right spot at the right time.
Now, maybe you guys could kind of salute Hadley. Seemed like she was really a monster out there today. Had a great chance early in overtime that their goalkeeper made a nice save on. Her energy was very nice, I thought, today.
Yeah, Hadley's very fit, so she can just go forever. Forever.
Maybe you guys could speak a little bit to the way that the momentum built on the other side. You know, on paper, the stats say that you guys dominated this game, but, you know, Eastern scored late and kind of had some momentum that they carried into overtime. What is it like when you kind of feel that momentum shifting to the opponent like that?
Well, it's frustrating because in the first half we should have finished about 10 goals, to be honest, and we just couldn't finish, and then that gave them confidence, which made us work that much more harder.
All right, so a good weekend in general to start. 2 victories, a nice win in shutout fashion against Toledo, and then today. What would you say about the weekend in general?
Successful. We're still undefeated at home, and that's our main goal as a team.
Alex, how about you? Any general thoughts from the 2 games?
I think it's good that we got a good start to the season. It's those first 2 games that are key, so we need to carry momentum into Louisville.
It seemed like a lot of energy here at the new look complex as well. Playing in front of the home folks, that I'm sure you guys fed off that a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right, congrats on the wins.
Thank you.
You know, I think what it comes down to is the first thing is it's a Sunday game, and Sunday games are always physically and mentally challenging. The amount of work that you do on Friday really has a dramatic impact on your legs and your mentality. Secondly, our inability to finish the opportunities that we created early on oftentimes builds a sense of stress and urgency in the squad, which makes you tighten up and you don't play. You're not as free moving. And so when you do get those opportunities, there's oftentimes an element of hurriedness, and you know, you felt that building. You just felt that tension. When we scored in the second half, there certainly was like a relief. But I think what Eastern felt was like, hey, you know what? We've been in this game for far too long now to give it up. And so they're going to come out and, you know, try everything over that final 15 to 20 minutes. I think they scored with about 15 minutes left in the game. And you're right, you know, I think that overall drive going into overtime, then, you know, they were going in excited that they have gotten there, and our team was, you know, I think a bit down emotionally from, you know, being held 1-1 after having so many shots during the game and, you know, going ahead 1-0. However, I think the overtime period, they felt like they had accomplished something once they had reached that overtime period. They had accomplished their goal of that, you know, equalizing. And that's the difficult thing about college soccer, because it doesn't end at 90 minutes. You know, professionally, we're walking out with a 1-1 draw there. But within college soccer, with the 2 10-minute overtimes, you know, I said to our team before the second half started, I was like, you've got 65 minutes to solve this game. You got 45 minutes of the second half, and then you've got 2 overtime periods of 10 minutes each with, you know, the sudden victory. And certainly I felt like that sense of urgency, though we were, you know, down because emotionally, we still had a greater sense of urgency moving into the overtime period. And so, you know, 4 shots, I think, during the first 10 minutes, and, you know, with the play and dominating play, I think we just put them back on their back foot again. And just having a little bit of rotation of front runners and just keep running at players, you know, ultimately it opened up for Hadley. I think she might have taken another touch, but, you know, she shot to the goalkeeper, and, you know, just minutes later, then, you know, Alex Hairston gets an opportunity. Normally we tell her to go across the face of goal with it, but if you're going to bang it in the upper 90 and near post, that's fine as well. So certainly, I think, you know, for our team, our players walked off, you know, rather disappointed in their performance today. But it's a great thing when you can get learning lessons and still win games, rather than, you know, being on the wrong side of the result. So certainly we go forward, gives us a lot to build on. You know, as a coaching staff, we've got a lot of homework to do now over the next 24 hours to address things over the upcoming week, because we've got a very, very good Louisville Cardinals squad to take on Friday.